Hi everyone, I'm Anne-Marie, life coach. Today I want to talk about something I've noticed in the press, something about a celebrity called Louisa Ziesman. I hope I've said her name right, apologies if I haven't. But for the backlash she's received about her honest opinions, how she feels during pregnancy and what it's been like for her having a daughter, having children, being pregnant and celebrating the fact that the kids have just gone back to school. Now, for those who know me, will know a bit about my story, but for those who don't, I'll just share it with you because some of you may be feeling this way and have not felt comfortable in talking about how you really feel about being a parent, being pregnant, raising children, running your own business, etc. So for me, I've recently had a child. She's 18 months old, a little girl called Amelia, and she's absolutely beautiful. But I was not in a relationship when I had her. The relationship had broken down and I decided to raise Amelia on my own. I already had a boy who was 12, Marcus, my delightful baby. And I decided to bring Amelia into the world and raise her as a single parent. The whole pregnancy was quite difficult emotionally, not physically, but emotionally. And I decided to raise her alone, and it's been quite difficult, but I'm so glad that I did it. But I was a new business, so I was building a new business. I decided to venture out into healing and coaching, which is what I do, which is what I love. So it was a new business, and my new business was growing. I was really pleased. I was seeing amazing clients, and it was building a building, and there we go, I was pregnant. So I had to take a little bit of maternity leave. So I took some time out. It was literally a week to 2 weeks. 10 days later after giving birth, I was seeing clients because I felt the pressure that I brought this new life into the world, that I really wanted to make a success of my life, that I wanted to show her and lead her. You know, this is what you can do when you set your mind to it. But the pressures that came with that were immense. I was so tired, but nevertheless, I kept going. But all the time, the voices in your head are so telling you you're tired, you need to stop, you can't do this, who do you think you are? Go and get a job, you're a failure. You know, all those kind of inner critical voices that we all have that try and stop you. And all they're doing is they're trying to stop you failing. They're trying to stop you be humiliated, judged, criticised. All my worst fears, basically, that I don't want to be presented to me in my world, or is my inner critical voice going, don't go that way, just don't do it, don't do it. Don't take the easy path. So it's really hard to run a business, bring up children, whether you're cohabiting, married, single, whatever. It's really, really hard. I also had the added judgment of parents, oh, you're fat, you need to lose weight, blah, 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 blah. And I also had that inner feeling of, who is going to want me now? I'm a single parent with quite a bit of baggage here. Who is going to want me now? So I had to kind of swallow that and think to myself, well, hey, listen, you've made the choices and you just have to get on with it, girl. You just have to go for it. I know that's not true, but these are the things that we tell ourselves. These are the things that we beat ourselves up with. It's important that we find a way to express how we truly feel. There's been times when I've said to a close friend, my God, what have I done? What would life be like if I hadn't made the choices that I've made? And I felt quite down about it, thinking, I just can't do this. This is awful. I'm having sleepless nights. I'm on my own. Who's going to want me? I don't know if I've made the right decision. That doesn't last. Those feelings don't last. It's likely if you're feeling that way, you're going through a bad patch. Maybe you are completely tired and drained. Now, I don't know what resources you have. Thankfully, as the universe would have it, my cousin came back into my life from living abroad, and she's moved in, and her and her partner helped me no end. So that was a gift from the universe, as was Amelia. So you know, life isn't so bad. So look outside of what you've got. First of all, you have to express how you feel. You have to be honest. People may judge you, people may criticize you, but ask yourself, ask them, what do they know? Have they walked a step in your shoes? Because only you know how it feels to be you and to live your life. Try and find a way to express how you feel, even if it's just looking in the mirror and being honest with how you feel inside. You have to get it out, because if you keep it in, it's damaging. It leads to depression. Believe me, I know. I went there with my first child. I had a business. I was very, very successful. I was projected a certain image to the world, and I'd led a certain lifestyle, and that was all false. That was all based on ego. That was all based because I was lacking any soul. I was not in touch with my spirit at all. So when I had my first son, my whole world came crashing down. That's another story in itself. I did not speak out. Somebody tried to help me, an auntie asked me, are you okay? And all I would say was yes, and a brick wall would come up. I was not okay at all. And that led me to have a complete mental breakdown. But that was the best thing that ever happened to me as well. But again, that's another story for another day. What I'm trying to say is, you do not have to put a face onto the world. When I do these videos, and people say, oh, you know, you look great and all that. That is lovely, but we all know it's not real. We all know 5 minutes ago, I had my hair up like this, I had my dressing gown on, I had no makeup on, I looked a complete state. Makeup is a wonderful thing, a hairbrush is a wonderful thing. But believe me, this is not real. This does not last. 10 minutes after here, I'll be kicking all this off and I'll be putting my sneakers on and you know, doing whatever I need to do for the rest of the day. So please find somebody that you can use as a sounding board that will give you the comfort that you need, the supportive words that you need to speak out about how you're feeling, about trying to keep your life together, because it is hard and you are doing a great job just being you. So just keep it going. Find the inner strength to move forward. You're doing amazing. Your life can be brilliant. Just know you've already got this far. Just keep taking the steps to move forward and you will nail it.